Good evening, guys. It's Wednesday night. It's me and OMONDI Juma. As always, still no good news. But as a certain group things, maybe things can only get better. Guys, this is the Man United agenda. Halfway through the week, big game on Sunday. I suppose we can say the countdown's actually begun. Monday, how are we doing on this Wednesday evening, man?
I'm just in the door from work, but I wanted to ask you, how did it go? Because obviously you had to go and represent the Man United agenda today versus those Arsenal man on Armory TV. I didn't get to see it, but did you represent?
I think I did all right. It was very, Gums is a level-headed kind of guy, so you can have a conversation with him. So it was an hour's chat. I mean, we did a mixed 11, which it wasn't the only contentious point we had really was Bruno for Odegaard.
Who won that one then? Who got in?
Well, we didn't. We just decided there's no point in trying to argue that because Odegaard's not getting ahead of Bruno.
So can you name the team? Can you remember what team?
Yeah. Basically we did it with injuries as well. So we had Onana in goal.
Yeah, I'll go with
that. We had right back Wan-Bissaka, Saliba, Martinez, and Zinchenko, but those because nobody else is fit.
Okay.
We had Declan Rice and Casemiro. They didn't argue about the Partey. They didn't argue about Partey not being in. Rashford, Saka, and we went ended up going Nketiah up top.
Nketiah?
Yeah, Nketiah.
Based on injuries then. So no Jesus.
Jesus has just come back. Yeah.
Bruno. What was the argument about Bruno and Odegaard?
Well, it was which one of them plays.
Yeah, and obviously, what was the pro? I mean, who were you?
Well, we just didn't. It was so late into the show that we tried to keep it. It didn't make sense him arguing his point because whatever he said to me wouldn't have made no difference. Bruno would not be dropped.
Yeah,
Bruno in that starting 11 would not be dropped over Odegaard. So we just.
I mean, who do you think's more effective in the Premier League, Bruno or Odegaard?
Bruno.
Yeah,
Bruno. I say that with a straight face, without a shadow of a doubt. Bruno.
Okay.
I wouldn't change. I wouldn't take Bruno. Yeah,
okay.
I wouldn't swap Bruno for any player in his position in the Premier League, bruv. That's how high I'm bang on serious, 100% serious.
Fair enough. Big up to DK Wilson. He's saying, since I'm in Texas, I get message from NASA in Houston. New message. Man United, it appears we have some player movement. Supporters, get ready for liftoff. Yes. E-minus countdown is beginning. Yeah, a couple of days to go. Big up DK Wilson. Big up to Matthew Bassett. How you doing, Matthew Bassett? He says, good evening all. And he's saying big up to everyone in the chat and in the show as well. Enough respect, Matthew. Hope you're doing well.
Guys, look, let's just get straight into it. Obviously, we've been linked to Amrabat for a little while. Obviously, the mainstream media are now beginning to pick it up. And it's an embarrassing situation. Obviously, we thought that we would have had to sell, this player and that player to work up the money to get, obviously, Amrabat. It's now appeared that it's going to be a loan deal. Can anybody in the chat please tell me how long Amrabat's contract actually is? I thought it was a year. Apparently, they have an option to extend it. Am I correct? Am I mistaken? And OMONDI, we've been offering pence, brother. We offered 2 million.
Yeah.
Loan. So if he's only got a year left, 2 million is what they get. That is it.
Okay.
Now, if he's got a year extension, maybe it could be a 2 million with an obligation to buy or an option to buy at the end of it. But we offered 2 million in £1 million installments on one day. Are we serious about this guy? And is it something that we're actually going to get done over the line?
Good question. Look, I'm new to this, just arriving. I'd like to hear from the comments as well about this situation. But I thought this is a player that we would have got maybe a week or two ago, based on the way we were moving in the transfer market. Obviously, we've had injuries, so priorities have changed, as we said in the show yesterday. There's two thoughts here I've got here. Is it because we're skint, we don't have the dough, or is it because he said he wants to come to Man United, so we're just starting to play silly buggers and say, all right, well, here's 2 million, see how much you really want to come to us, or taking the mickey out of Fiorentina. I also heard, I don't know how true this is, I've been at work all day, and Nottingham Forest had a bid accepted for about 20 something million. Is that correct?
17 million.
17 million.
They accepted the bid 1-7 on Monday, and Amrabat has said no. So you know,
so he wants to come United.
He wants to come. It's blatantly obvious he wants to come, but don't take the piss. Don't take the piss.
So you're saying taking the piss is a 2 million offer for loan?
Yeah.
And why do you think we're going for a loan instead of actual out and out signing?
We've got no bloody money.
All right. So you don't think it's because it's easier to get a loan deal and bring someone else through, like Kobe?
No. I think we're broke. I think we're broke on Monday. I think we're broke. I think they've waited this long, hoping that maybe somebody would have got sold, knowing that there's no money. And now, you know, we can't start dealing with them on Friday. So we've got 2 days now where we're going to be offering, raiding the piggy bank and everything, trying to get. I mean, it's a
okay.
Come on, man.
All right. So let's see what the comments are saying here, because it's interesting you're saying that. I'm not too familiar with what's going on. Big up to UK Strangers, glory, Man United, of course. Hi, guys, from Vincent Bullock. We've got big up people from UK Strangers again. He said, hope everyone is well. And here we go. Big up One Don, MUFC 445. So One Don, yep, you are Don, no doubt about it. Man United, MUFC, the greatest club, and 45 as in 7-inch 45. I don't know, but I like that. I like that title. He says, this club is a disgrace. My God. He said, my God. 2 million. What the heck, you know? And he's hold himself back with that emoji there from swearing. Big up One Don. How you doing, bro? If that's your first comment ever, what a comment it is. Because he cussed some bad words and then he zipped it. He didn't want to say anymore. Big up to Vince. He said, come on, Nottingham Forest. Paid 17 million for Amrabat that deal and turned down because I'm back only once United. I think he only wants United. He's trying to say. I think 2 million for a season loan is a fair price. Yeah, we do, but it's a cheap price for Fiorentina.
Yeah, but then they don't get any. Fiorentina don't get any money because the season's finished.
Amrabat can sign a 1-year extension with Fiorentina, then loan with obligation to buy. That's from David.
See this Monday, and this is the part of it that I was hoping that, you know, do something like this where we don't have to pay. All right, we don't have to pay Fiorentina right now, but you know, come January or come the end of the season, it's an obligation. Let them make it an obligation to buy, then we move forward. That's what I'm hoping. Because if it's an option to buy, why? I mean, look, if it's an option to
the season, and he's not good enough to play for us. Then what?
Well, you have to trust.
You don't want.
You have to trust. So okay, then. So if it's an option to buy, Fiorentina ain't taking a deal.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Well, why would they? Because they're only going to get 2 million. They're only going to get what we give them to loan them for the season.
So why not just sign him for 17 mil? What, not the first asking then?
We've got no money. Monday, we've got no money.
We're going around in circles here, aren't we?
Yeah. We're fresh. We're fresh, bro.
You know them graphs they give you. Do you want the player? Yes. Yes. Sign the player. No, you got no money. You go around in circles like that. You know? Anyway, let's go through the comments quickly. As Vince is saying, also offered 1 million to January to apply, and then an option. We chose to loan again after January for 1 million. It's an insult towards fans. And here we go, across the pond saying, love Fiorentina laughing at the offer. We are skint, says UK Exchange as well. Robbie Norman, how you doing, man? There's not a cent in the pot. He's saying there. Across the pond again is saying Canadian strains better. Matthew Bassett saying he rejected Liverpool for us, and this is how we treat him. They could have said to Fiorentina privately about not affording him or something like that. Big up.
You know what? I mean, even that. I mean, you've got to think about what he feels like as a player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Ten Hag has obviously said to him, you know, you want to come. But the fact that we're now not offering money to get the deal done, I think is a disgrace. I really, really do.
But, all right, so Mr. B, we're trying to work this out. We're speculating here. But do you think it's because we haven't sold players? We were expecting to sell players, and that hasn't come through. That's why we haven't got the dough.
Okay, well, how much money have we made? I mean, I went through it yesterday. I think, what did I say? 45 mil, 50 mil?
Yeah.
Surely that money just hasn't evaporated. You know, people are saying, oh, people are going to say in the chat, oh, it's gone in the Glazers' pocket. They haven't taken any dividends, which means that the money must still be somewhere. And this is the part of it that I don't understand. We had 150 that we spent, and then we've sold all of these. Henderson's been sold on Monday. Henderson's just been sold again. So we've got an extra 15 million on top of whatever. I don't understand.
I don't get it. Excuse me. Dinton saying it's like we're going to say anything over 5 million. Sorry, we got to reject. And we all know the reason. These guys are every penny for themselves when they leave, hopefully. Amrabat is crazy waiting for us, says Jeff. How you doing, Jeff? Robbie Norman saying there isn't a shilling in the coffers, he's saying there. And UK Strange saying Richard Arnold is a dosser, doesn't do jack. And you see there are no emoji there. Mr. B says, Vincent, they can take, there's a difference and a different why being paid through Adidas, being paid through a sponsor. It's not rocket science, my good friend. He's saying there. I just need to mute while I can cough. Hold on.
So yeah, I think so. I think what Vincent's saying there is, I'm sure there could be a deal done with Adidas that could push through a little extra change. I mean, there has to be some way that this deal can get through. Yeah. See, Matthew Bassett, I was asking the same question as me. I don't get it, Matthew. I really, really don't get it, my friend. I don't understand it.
But do you think Amrabat's important? Like, we must rush this through for the Arsenal game? Because I think we're right midfield.
I don't think he'll play. I mean, if you look at Ten Hag's MO, Cucurella might come into the squad, maybe.
Yeah.
But he's definitely not starting.
Okay.
He's definitely going to start. And to be fair, the transfer window closes Friday, so it's going to close before the Arsenal game anyway. So this is a deal that needs to be done, you know. And then when do we have to register Champions League players? When do we have to register the Champions League squad? The draw's tomorrow.
Okay. I'm sure it's got to be after the window shuts, I imagine. You've got to give people the opportunity to bring players in. Big up to Man United. He says good evening to the two guys on the panel and obviously to everyone in the chat as well. Hope you're doing well, Man United. How do you feel about this Amrabat kerfuffle that we're going through right now? Apparently, we've been bid a loan deal instead of actually signing him outright. Robbie Norman saying here they expected 120 million in sales. They got about 40. All right, so there you go. That brings some light, shed some light to the situation.
Okay, so would that? I'm assuming with that 120, that would have been obviously Scott McTominay and Maguire going. I'm going to assume. Yeah. But even with that, I just don't understand our dealing on Monday. I don't understand how we've done deals this summer.
Okay, just going back to what Robbie Norman was saying. So that was for Maguire, McTominay, and Donny van der Beek. And we know we're going to move on to Donny in a sec, but we wanted cash for these guys. He's also saying here Henderson went below the value as well. So we're not doing well in the market. I asked a question of Man United. He said, evening, tired from work, but I'm good. I'm not asking you, look, forget what Matthew's asking you. After you, Man United, what's going on? What are your thoughts? All right, you'll probably wake up and tell us all about it. As will Bailey. He says, good evening, brothers. Another day in the life of being a Man United fan. Stress United is a real thing. But there's a but here. I got a feeling we could get a good result against the Idiots. So I like that. I agree too. I think it's all about us this week. Here we go. One Don again. He's returned. He said, Qatar, please, 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 like James Brown. Please, 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 don't go. Come help us. The people at this club have no brain. They are full as FUCK. So please, please, please do the James Brown and help out one Don. Emma K is in the house. She's saying, we've been wanting Amrabat since the beginning of the window. How have we not scraped money together for him? Or been in contact with Fiorentina, for how we could pay them over 2 seasons or 3, you know?
Thank you, Omondi. They've waited until bloody Wednesday, 2 days before the transfer window. This is what I don't understand.
But hold on, Mr. B, is it a case that because he's gone on strike apparently, hasn't he? So he's not. He's basically saying, "I want the deal done." So now Man United thinking, "Okay, we can mess around here and say, all right, we offer you a loan because he wants to leave anyway. He's not going to be on side with the fans anymore." You know, maybe that's
All
the way.
Florentine have to say is no.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not in a. We're not in control of. We're not in control of this deal on Monday. You know what I mean? If there was some way where he's in control and we could say, all right, we could offer them $2 million loan of.
He's flexing his player power muscle by saying, "I'm on strike."
Okay, so they could have got. So they've turned down. So they've accepted 17 million from Forest, and now they're going to accept a 15 million less from United because the player is sulking.
All right, yeah, you've sort of switched out on me. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, Bath times in the house said, "Oh my God, I'm bored. Why Amrabat is alone?" He's asking the question. Vincent saying, also with the Donny Van de Beek situation, he can choose if he goes on loan. He's still thinking about it. I don't know if that's true. Hello to Rajet as well. He's saying bored FC. Bailey saying, let's see how different we will be when we have an energetic young focal point, because we saw the difference with Sick Note. Let's try and look at the positives. Donny will probably not leave now, says Raja. Don't say that. Vincent again is saying, yes, the people who work at the club or falls in the transfer department, and as good as Mr. T would pity a fool, which doesn't Mr. T look like Omondi. Vincent. You fool! Sucker! You look mighty fine in those jeans. Remember Eddie Murphy said that. Brilliant impression. Jeff saying here, Bath, listen to the replay. What did G-Wolf what you did to G-Wolf had me crying. What happened there? I'd love to know what happened with G-Wolf and Bath time. We are having a Maguire curse going on. Oh gosh. Amrabat hasn't gone on strike. It's the club who have left him out of the training and the games, from what I understand. Okay. I was wrong there. So we need Amrabat, says Man United. I'd offer 3.5 million to the end of the season, but we know the club is MS right now. I don't think we will get him. Oh no, a mess. Oh, you're saying a mess. Sorry, I messed up. And Amrabat is Fiorentina's Harry Maguire, says DK Wilson. We cannot buy anybody because Maguire, Donny, and McTominay won't leave. Would the fans turn on them? I don't know. Wow.
I'm not sure about that. But look, Donny came into that conversation, so we'll move right on to the Donny situation now. He may be gone.
He's going to Lorient. Oh wow, that's a bit of a drop.
I wonder you're a fool, you know. Yeah, he's on his way to the French Leighton Orient, guys. I have no idea if this is going to be accepted on Monday. I mean, him going, does that mean that we can push through the Amrabat deal because we're saving wages? I don't know if this deal is connected to the Amrabat deal, to be fair. You know, I just don't know. I don't know. But the fact that he's going to be gone, get him out the way.
So
get him gone.
He's signing for Leighton Orient.
Yeah.
Is it signing or
it sounds like it's going to be a loan. I don't think anybody's going to. I don't think any. And then it's a loan, and it's not an obligation to buy. It's not an option to buy. So again, it's going to be a season-long loan. I mean, does that mean they're going to be paying us money for his services? Like people want us to pay money for theirs, or are they just going to take his wages off our hands?
I don't know, but Man United saying here Donny hasn't agreed anything just yet. We've got G-Wolf. Just what I want to find out. G-Wolf and Bath Time was on Rich Sports, and they were covering for Rich Sport. Oh God, that would be a good watch. I'll have to go and rewind on that one. Huge step up for Donny at Leighton Orient, says Bath Time. Bailey saying here, why are we surprised about the deadline? United, Ronaldo deadline, Casemiro deadline, Robin van Persie deadline. So
do you know what? I get it, but I didn't want us. You see the way the window started. I didn't expect come Friday we're now planning to be on stream for 3 hours just in case something breaks. You know what I mean? Yeah. I thought our deal would have been done on Monday. I wanted us to be sitting down laughing at everybody else. Ha, 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 ha. They've gone in for this person. It's going to be us.
Yeah.
We're going to be the one bloody stressing on Friday, praying to God that Amrabat gets done. And then even if he gets done, sorry, where's the medical going to be held in Florence?
They get them over the line, don't they? They get them done somewhere. It's a joke, isn't it? You want us laughing like looking down at all the peasants with our champagne and caviar, but instead we're like, please, sir, can we have some more? Right around skins, Oh dear, what have we become? Laughing stock.
God.
So here we go. So Man United saying here, clubs have agreed, but the player's contract hasn't been agreed. Okay. Rajat saying here, Man United is still monitoring FC. What happened to the money we got for the goalkeeper? That's Henderson, I imagine. I'd be surprised if Donny Lee is. I thought it was a dead cert. He's going. That's what's changed.
I mean, why do you think? Why would it be a surprise if he left? He's going to get no football at United at all. Right. You've got the World. You've got the. Is it the World Cup or the Euros coming up? What's the tournament? You've got the Euros coming up. I mean, maybe getting some sort of football is better than getting no football at all.
Yeah, imagine the scenes when we bid for De Jong, says Bath Time. Hold up, wait a minute. We're going to end up with 18, 19-year-old deadline day like Ahmad and Pelestri. Bart saying here, some United have somehow made the transfer and they look for shambles after beginning so well. One Don again is saying, so why did we turn down 30 million for McDominay if we don't have any money? They're the biggest fools in the world. Again, he
said that at the time.
Opening first half transfers was good, but we did 60-70% of what we had to do, so there's still more to do. Is Amrabat just a Moroccan Peter Odewende? Remember him? The transfer deal deadline day in the car. Harry Redknapp, that was funny, wasn't it? Bailey saying, are you guys doing the long tomorrow until midnight? We decide during the show. I'll let you know by the end of the show. Let's discuss that. The Glazers are doing the transfer deadline thing tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Look, it's Friday night, man. It's not Thursday, tomorrow night.
So it's Friday. Tomorrow's the 31st. So it's got to be tomorrow, isn't it?
No, man. Isn't it? Hold on.
It's the first.
It's the first. Whatever day is this? It's Friday. I'm sure Friday is the last day of transfers. Yeah.
Can the guys in the comments just confirm this for us, because we need to know if we're sorting out a show. We need to do the thumbnail. Well, not we. Mr. B needs to do the thumbnail and set up the show. He's very good at that, by the way. Are you guys doing the show till midnight? Yeah, we probably will. Let's find out what day it is first. The Glazers offered 2 million for Amrabat when Forest offered 17 million. That's from Bart. Glazers are a joke. It's not even funny anymore, he's saying here. Bart again is saying FFP reasons for the lack of signings. First, United in the Champions League. Secondly, the club's wage bill is lower than last season. The further you go in the Champions League, the more you can earn. Bailey saying here, the club keep talking about FFP. It's not about the money, Mr. B, says Jeff. It is about the money. It is about the money, says Jeff there. Matthew Bassett,
nobody knows. Sorry, one day. I'm sorry. I'm just jumping through these messages. I've got Thursday. I've got Friday. Doesn't anybody? Nobody knows.
Come on, guys. What day is it? Come on, let us know. 31st tomorrow. It's all right. So it's Thursday night. It looks like it's Thursday night, which is tomorrow night. So deadline is at 11 p.m. Obviously, they give you an hour grace, don't they? Big up to Jimmy Mac. Oh, Jimmy Mac. You decided to come on back. Yes, welcome back to the show. Man United say last day of the transfer window. So it looks like it's tomorrow, Mr. B. Are you available to do shows? Are we ready to go? And actually, now Jeff's thrown a spanner in the works saying, no, it's Friday. Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here.
Nobody knows. Oh, this is so funny. Look, if it's tomorrow, we'll do an extended stream tomorrow. It's no problem. If it's Friday, then we'll do it Friday. Either way, it's we'll work it out. I can't believe we don't know one day.
Why is it? What upset me today is that we do these banners and then someone in the comments throws a spanner in the works saying he's not leaving. So Van der Beek off to Leighton Orient. I say, yeah, great. So they're saying in the comments he's not leaving now. So wait a minute.
There is a question. There is a question mark.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, all right, fair enough. It's not a statement, yeah, so it's just a question. Right, I don't want to get onto this, but who wins, Smith or Eubank? Let us know who's going to win that fight. Is it repeat or revenge? Rico Henry of Brentford is a better fit than Cucurella, whose confidence shot considerably since his Brighton heydays. I don't agree with that. I think we're still, who's available. Morningstar, how you doing? He says, I'm afraid United are FUBA. And yeah. Mr. B, just to confirm, I'm going with Man United. He said, yes, it's closed. It's closed on Friday, the 1st of September at 11 p.m. So it's a Friday night, not Thursday night. Should we? Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah,
let's go with that.
All right, we'll do Friday.
Okay.
Well, look, if it is, if by some miraculous thing, deadline day is wicked, it's a Friday one. So yeah, it's gonna be a long one. Bath time. We might need some support on Friday, mate. It looks like it's gonna be an extended version. It's right for you.
On vacation, isn't he?
Or is he?
Trip or something. Yeah,
well, on Monday it looks like it's me and you dipping in and out on Friday, mate. But look, we do what we do. We're chicken chips. Friday we can get kebab. You don't eat kebab, do you?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh. Yeah, looks like we'll be eating kebab on stream then. Is there any Monday? Is there anything else? Is this a short one today?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I've seen. Obviously, so Cucurella, that hasn't been mentioned today, so I don't know what's happened there. Left back situation. I'm just going back to the show you did. Obviously, you guys should know. Mr. B jumped on the Armory TV earlier at 7:00. They went for an hour discussing the big game coming this weekend. And do you just want to once again, because I think this is really interesting. Mr. B and Gumza, they came up with a combined 11 based on the players available between Arsenal and Man United for this week. And do you want to run by the team again? I don't think there's anything.
Yeah, you know what?
But run by the
guys,
team, please.
Yeah, guys in the chat, let me know what you think, right? So we went Anana in goal. We went right back Wan-Bissaka, centre back Saliba and Martinez, left back Zivchenko, the Ukrainian guy. We had Declan Rice and Casemiro. We couldn't decide. It didn't make sense arguing. We would have still been there arguing today and tomorrow about Odegaard and Bruno. So Arsenal have got Odegaard, obviously. We've got Bruno, Rashford, Saka, and then Nketiah up top. Agree, disagree, like or dislike?
I just want to jump in there. The only one I've got issue with, if I was on the show with you, I wouldn't say Nketiah. I would have thought, wait a minute, is Nketiah, sorry. Is he better than? Is he the top striker there? I know we haven't seen Ramos. We can leave him out for now. But is he better than Martial? Is he better than at the moment? If you're playing one game with the players got available, are you going to play Nketiah or are you going to play Martial or are you going to play Rashford in that position and put Martinelli in there or something? I don't know. But the top one, the biggest talking point for me, and I think it shows how much I respect Odegaard is, who at the moment, forget age or whatever, if you want a game to win, who are you putting in, Odegaard or Bruno? Who's a better player?
I'm putting in Bruno.
Don't you think it's a good discussion though, a good debate?
It probably would be if I was listening, but I'm not having. I can't. The only person who I would have ahead of Bruno is De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
That is it. That is it. The only person who I would have, we could have the argument for, would be. And I'm sure I would still pick Bruno to win. If I really dug deep enough, I would still pick Bruno to win. I love him. I love him.
Here's one. Marcus Rashford's won Player of the Year by fans. That's not hard, I don't think. Odegaard by miles, says Andrew Williams. This is what I'm saying. I think people are starting to question Bruno. Man United says Bruno. I'm with Bruno all day. Oh, speak the same words as me. Bruno all day. I'm going to give this some time. WW Transfer News is saying Twitter is blowing up. I know he's joking here, but he's saying there's something going on with Liverpool and Mbappe for £213 million. I don't believe it. I think you're here to troll us, maybe. But if you are true, I do apologize. If it is true, I apologize. Only Onana gets in for me. Some bath time. Oh, there you go. So he thinks the whole Arsenal side is better. And Bruno all day says Lucifer. Bruno all day. Yeah. So most of the team, most of the guys here saying Bruno 24/7 to Raja as well. And sorry, there's one Bath Time says that their striker, here we go, Nketiah is a very good player. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but I'm just saying surely there must be someone better in that position. If you're playing one game, surely, because even the Arsenal fans don't really want him in the side all the time, do they? They like Jesus and even Trossard and guys like that. But there you go. Here's one for you. Can we turn Garnacho into a striker? That's from Rajat.
I don't know. No,
I don't think so.
He's not built for that. He's really not built for that. Oh, love you. Oh, I'll tell you, if your name had been on before, we would have remembered you. What's happening with our transfers? Is Amrabat coming? We can only do this. We can only do this, and maybe chop off a chicken leg and do that dance as well. You know what I mean? But boy, yeah. Look, we are struggling. We are struggling, guys. There's enough for you in the chat, boy. Look, before you disappear, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. The boss is around here somewhere, although he's been quiet today, so maybe he's watching in silence.
There's a lot of silent watchers, isn't there? We're 42 watching right now. So big up, guys. If you're watching the Man United Agenda, press the like button for us. But yeah, there's a lot of silent watchers, people who don't usually comment. And a lot of people in the comments don't have the opportunity to come on the show either, or they don't want to take the opportunity to come on the show. It's only Bath Time who's in there, who comes on regularly, and Anthony Herbert as well, and Matthew Bassett, and Vincent Bullock when we're doing sort of seasonal greetings and all that kind of thing. I want to say big up to Grace as well. People are saying Garnacho's going to bench Rashford by December. 2 games in, and they want Garnacho benched already. See how it go with the fan base here. Big up to Samir. He's saying the loan bid for Amrabat is a result of a player who will be playing the African Nations Cup and will fast in March. Obviously, this is Ramadan or Eid or what the things there. Absolute disrespect from Man United. So
shit, I just had a thought. So he would be disappearing for the African nations.
Morocco, yep. Did Morocco get in? Surely they must have. I don't know.
They must have done.
Yeah, I don't check these things.
Hell.
And then also he'd be fasting in March. That's 4 weeks of fasting, isn't it? Oh, no, is it 2 weeks? 2 weeks of fasting. I don't know. I'm not Muslim, but I know it's difficult to play football during those months. Remember, Pogba was fasting, wasn't he, for a period of time, and he still played on. So yeah. So when you break that down, it's like there's a period of time he's going to be away for 4 weeks with the African nations, and then probably 2-3 weeks of fasting. That's a lot of games. So maybe that's why they're looking at a loan deal instead. Quite possibly. Oh, here we go. Bath fans confirmed that Morocco are in. Cameroon need to beat Burundi in 2 weeks.
Let's hope they bloody lose.
Yeah.
Let's hope they get bloody. Let's hope they bloody lose.
And Brian waiting to get rid of Gravenberch, too much for my liking. There's something wrong with that guy. Why is he not blowing up at Bayern? I don't know. Samir is saying here 1 month of Ramadan, and yes, Morocco will play in the African nations. Thanks for that thing. And here we go. Love you saying, why is that a team like United will struggle getting a player with only 20 euros?
We can't even buy a bottle of Coke. We couldn't even buy a bottle of bloody Coke. We're a disgrace. We are a disgrace.
Pogba played with an empty belly and an empty head. Oh dear. And Patty's hasn't been the same. He's a Barcelona player. They're trying to get rid of him as well. Man, it's all on. Okay, I must say, WW, you're coming in with all these sort of rumours and thing, but yeah, I don't know where you're getting your sources from. And you've got Harry Maguire, is it, in a Liverpool top with hair? I don't know what's going on with you. But, I trust you, brother. Trust you. Habibi is saying, sorry, I've forgotten Cucurella and Amrabat. Felix come to United is better for the next year, 2024, he's saying.
Don't look to the future, because guess what? We could be out of everything. Everything's always, we'll do this in the summer, we'll do this in... Didn't they say in the winter that we were planning for the summer transfer window?
Yeah. But what is this? This is his second, no, this is his third transfer window from June last year, Christmas, January, and now it's the third transfer window.
And he's been shafted in all of them. Been shafted in all of them. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's not, look, guy, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It was a slightly shorter one than normal, but see, we didn't have too much to talk about. The transfer show will be on Friday, guys. Friday. All these people talking about Thursday. No, it's going to be Friday. So tomorrow, on Monday, we've got the Arsenal preview show tomorrow.
Thank God for that. I can't wait. I've been getting my voice ready, tuning up, to get aggressive and powerful with my speech. We need to win this game. It's massive. This is what I'm saying, Mr. B. I mean, look, do you remember this week, Eubank's fighting Smith? Last time they fought, Eubank went in there confidently and got elbowed, dirty move, and got knocked out for the first time in his career. He wants retribution. I want retribution too against Arsenal Football Club, because they think they're good. They think they're better than us. They think they've got the thing over us right now, especially at home in the Emirates. So please, guys, everyone, I hope you're saying your prayers, taking your vitamins and all them kind of thing, so we can go out there this week and beat their behind, because they deserve it. It's not just about beating them on the pitch. We need to get a victory to shush them. Shush Arsenal Football Club. You do not have the history. You have never won a Champions League, and you're going on like it's some big club all of a sudden. Granted, you're playing some good football, but it's time. If we get a result away, imagine our away form's that poor. We've got injury crisis. If we go there and win, imagine how it's going to be, Mr. B. You will be swelling up. And that's what I want to see. I want to see Trinity happy. We need this. All I'm saying is, it's a massive game. We need to win, and it'll be huge. It would be the biggest result for a long, long time. We beat them.
Yeah,
the way things are at the moment.
Agreed. Nina Supreme, welcome to the madness, my friend. Eubanks for the win. Then he's going to watch United beat Arsenal. That's what we like to hear. Yes. I love cats. Breaking news. Peter Crouch incoming on loan. Daniel Psalms. I'm not sure if I've seen your name before. Amrabat loan deal rejected. For the money that we're offering, I'm not surprised. I am not. I'm really, really not surprised, man. Look, bro, you're dreaming. This weekend will be life and death. Just pray. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Look, guys.
One more.
Yeah.
Just read up Bath Times one.
Okay.
The Bath Times actually run joke. Said on Monday they're going to call us Caneto FC. Why? Because we're getting licks on Sunday.
And with that, guys, we are out. Guys, thanks for watching. We will be back tomorrow.
Yeah,
8:30. Hopefully we'll have some better bloody news. We'll have a signing. We'll have somebody modeling the shirt other than the goalie that nobody knew about, that we've just spunked £6 million on, that we could have used on Monday. Come on, man. We could have regenerated that money and got the Amrabat deal over the window instead of offering pissy 2 million. We could have offered them a 4 or a 5.
All I'm saying is there might be a surprise in store. This is the thing with dramatic Man United Football Club. Big up to Edrine. He said it's 48 hours left. We still have Maguire, McTominay, Donny van der Beek, Bailey, and we can't get our potential signings or targets in. Oh, shit. So embarrassing. So slow. This sucks. Broken it down. Welcome to Man United agenda, man. And yeah, you got your little Red Devil Teddy there with you as well. Bro, I'm down with you. What you're saying there, yeah, that's how it seems. But I don't want to get too negative about it. I think we're in for something special this week with all this thing against us. I think something's going to happen for the transfer window. It's going to get us excited and get us on side again. And then we're going to go out and do the business on Sunday as well. That's my prediction.
Guys, with that, we need 48 hours of chicken foot dancing. If you don't know, get to know. You understand that Monday's laughing. Monday knows what I'm talking about. Guys, thanks for watching. Do the agenda. See you all tomorrow. We are out.